Welcome to Team Red and congratulations on purchasing one of the most versatile cooking instruments on earth. All right, I want to get into some of the cooking methods. We've got indirect, we've got smoking, we've got indirect roasting, direct cooking, two-zone cooking. Sky's the limit, all right, with your Kamado Joe. Let's go ahead and jump into the action. You've got your coals already lit. We've got choices, right? And depending on what cut we're cooking or what recipe we're doing, that's going to kind of determine our course, our next chosen action here. All right, I got a good bed of coals. This is the same amount of coals in the same fire that I would do a 8 to 10 hour indirect or, you know, a 6 to 7 minute direct cook. The only difference is if I want to bank all of these coals to one side and open that draft door on the bottom, now I've got a really hot side here, okay? And as I leave this dome up and the draft door open on the bottom, this is going to get really hot on this side and a little less hot on this side, okay? If I wanted to do an indirect or a smoke even, I would kind of bank these coals evenly so that I've got even cooking on the entire surface, but I would make sure that I can see some of these tines in the fire grate on the bottom. I'm sorry, holes in the fire grate. The 3 series Kamado Joe comes with a basket. You can upgrade your 1 series or 2 series with the charcoal basket, which increases airflow, which helps you get to temperature, attain temperature faster. But here we've got the 2 series, the fire grate, we've banked our coals evenly. Now we need for indirect cooking is our deflector shields, all right, our half moon deflector shields. Now if we're gonna smoke indirect, now is the time where we're going to plunge. I've chosen apple wood today. We're going to plunge this in the hottest portion of the coals. Notice how I've got a little bit of red right here. Well, that's an indicator that I've got good oxygen flow, and that's right where I want to be. So I'm going to take this nice piece of apple wood and just kind of nestle it right in there. We're going to wait till we see combustion. All right, that's the point at which it's burning the cleanest. You see this white billowy smoke? That's not what we want. A lot of people that don't like smoke think that because they've had the white billowy smoke. It's large particulate, it's bitter. I want to see, check it out, we're getting a little bit right now. I want to see that clear, translucent, blue smoke, if you will. Notice the flames climbing up. We can't see the smoke, but we can smell it. It's a little acidic, so it's hurting our eyes a little bit, okay? So smoke is happening. That's that beautiful, beautiful thing. Remember, charcoal is your secret ingredient. A little bit of smoke goes a long way. Now it's the time to add our grill grates or chosen accessory here. And notice I'm putting at the top portion of the divide and conquer system. So I'm furthest away from those deflector shields, and it's going to be a nice indirect space for whatever it is we're smoking. If we wanted to indirect roast, we would rise the temperature. The only difference between an indirect smoke and an indirect roast, well, we can smoke for both, but we want higher temperature for a roast and lower temperature for a low and slow, like a pork butt at 300 Fahrenheit, okay? Close that dome, and now we'll adjust our control tower and our draft door to attain the temperature that we're gunning for. Your divide and conquer system allows you the flexibility to not only do indirect, but half and half. So let's go ahead and set the grill surface up for that. We'll take out a grill grate, take out a deflector shield, and now we've got the opportunity to play at different levels if we like. Notice I'm going to use my grill grippers here. This is one of my favorite setups for the entire Kamado Joe grill, right? If this were a yoga pose, this would be like your warrior stance or something. I don't know yoga poses, but you can do so many different things, like both low, one high, one low. Notice how I've got the deflector shield underneath the higher one, and I've got direct heat on the lower grill grate, right? So perhaps I'm grilling a burger here, and then I'm moving it up top and melting the cheese in this indirect zone. Now remember, the lid will be down, so I'll have that 360 radiant heat, but this is a great way to have control, total control, right? I'm gonna push the pause button. Things are feeling a little aggressive over here. Let me move it over here, take a deep breath, realize where we are, and then boom, go. Perhaps you're doing vegetables on one side, perhaps you're keeping things warm so everything gets hot to the table at the same time. This is total control for your cooking system. I love low, high, semi-indirect 2-zone cooking. You can even reverse sear, which we'll get into as well. Direct cooking, it's obvious, right? All we're doing there is taking out both deflector shields, and now we've got full access to the flame. We could have both grill grates at the lower setting, or again, both at the higher setting, or one high, one low, your choice. The 3 Series comes with not just 2, but 3 levels. And a lot of the Kamado Joe accessories come in half moon shapes. So you could have a cast iron up here, perhaps it's a soapstone, cast iron griddle or grill grate, a lot of accessories. Kamado Joe continues to roll out new accessories like waves hitting the beach. So, you know, it's sportifying dinner. It's gamifying it, if you will. It's making it fun. It's not just cooking, it's a little playing, all right? And notice how that flame is going. I'm captivated. I'm absolutely captivated right now. We're not even cooking, we're just building the fire. I alluded to this in one of our earlier videos. Building the fire, setting up the grill is just as much of a joy as cooking the food as it is for, you know, sharing with family and friends. But this is where you've got the dome up, you've got the flame going. People are drawn to this, right? This is where storytelling happens. This is where the lifestyle piece comes in. It's not just a cooking instrument. Again, it is that lifestyle piece and a lot of fun. We've got a couple different other methods we can do. Sky's the limit with these things. My name is Chef Eric Gephart. Please let me know how I can be a resource to you. From our backyard to yours, cheers and happy grilling.